Yo, so blessed love, beautiful people. Blessed love, beautiful people. Give thanks for life. And for all of those tuned in right now. You're rocking with the one and only Ross Yuda of A Moon Healing. Coming live and direct with another Instagram live video. Yeah, we give thanks for life, man. So, right now, I'm out here at the park. You see? Beautiful. Chattahoochee River, right here in Georgia, north of Atlanta, Chattahoochee River, right? Natural vibration. If you see me keep looking over, I'm checking my car because they got people paying for parking out here. And I'm like, why do I got to pay for parking at a park? I'm not about to pay for parking, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know how the parking works in this particular area. So if you see me like keep looking off into the distance, I'm keeping an eye out on my car. You feel what I'm saying? In the meantime, between time, we here at the Chattahoochee River, you know what I'm saying? And here at A Moon Healing, we want to give you tools, right? Give you tools and downloads for your supercomputer. What do you mean, supercomputer? What are you talking about, my supercomputer? When I say supercomputer, I'm talking about your human body, right? Your human body, if you know, you may know, you may not know. But if you don't know, your human body is a supercomputer. It's not a man-made computer, right? Because man can't make a vessel like this. But it's a God-made computer. God computer, God particle, God body, right? Your human body is a supercomputer, believe it or not. It's a vessel, it's a vehicle. Many biblical and religious texts have told us about how our bodies are temples, right? So we got to take care of it. So like any computer that you have, right? You follow me? Like any computer that you have, there are new downloads, right? To have the fastest computer, you got to have like the most up-to-date software. Look at your phones. You got to have an up-to-date phone to operate with the Wi-Fi system that's going on right now. For instance, if you got an iPhone 3, I highly doubt it's going to work with the operating system of today's time. You're going to need like an iPhone maybe 5 and up to really keep up with the speed of the time. You know what I'm saying? Right, you follow me. It makes sense. I know it does. So our bodies are the same way. The wavelengths and the frequencies of the trees that are around us, connected to the earth. There's an intergalactic system, right? What is in nature, what is in technology is also in nature. So there's always frequencies that are given off by nature that we need to be in tune with. We need to be in tune with these frequencies because we need to keep our intergalactical computer up to date, right? It's making a lot of sense. I know it is. So, these trees that we have around us, you know how you see the cell phone towers? When you drive in your car, you see cell phone towers. Well, think of these trees as our natural cell phone towers. And we have to stay in tune with their frequency to be in alignment with something that's more divine, with something that's more powerful, that's something that's electrical, right? You see what I'm saying? To operate our computer, all right? So I say all of that to say, here at A Moon Healing, what our goal is to do is to put you in alignment with this technology, all right? So today we're going to talk about SunGazing. SunGazing, what is it? They always told us growing up, don't look into the sun. The sun is not good for you. Put sunscreen on. Stay out of the sun. Blah, blah, blah. Why? Why would they tell us to stay out of the sun? Why? I think they told the people of this society, right? Of this world. We know who built this world. We know who built this society that we live in. sunglasses all the time in the summertime. Wear sunscreen. Don't look into the sun. It's bad for you. Blah, blah, blah. That might not be directed toward us. And by us, I mean those of us who are melanin rich. Alright? And it's our melanin that allows us to capture the sunlight, utilize it, process it, and use it for information. Alright? So, sun gazing. They told us many, many times, don't look into the sun. Why would you ever want to look into the sun? For one, it's up to you. So let me first and foremost say that. I'm not telling nobody to go outside right now and look into the sun. I'm not telling nobody to do anything. What I'm simply doing is sharing from my experience, right? And giving you some science on sun gazing as a whole. So, sun gazing. Remember I gave the analogy about our bodies being supercomputers? Well, the sun itself is an emitter, right? It emits heat, but it also emits energy. We know that because all plant life, all life on this planet, well, most life on this planet, wouldn't be around if it wasn't for the sun. We know that these plants capture sunlight, utilize it for food. They capture energy from the sun, utilize it for food, right? So we know that the sun gives off energy. But the sun also gives off information, right? The sun also gives off information. Information. It's formation. It's forming something inside of you. Believe it or not, I'm not making this stuff up, man. This is real talk, ancient science. All of our ancestors from Africa, from the ancient spaces of the world, they knew about this science that I'm giving you right now. So this is not made up. It's not something I'm just, making up on the spot. The sun gives you information, internal formation for you. You get it? Information. The sun gives us that, right? That's why our people melanin rich were beautiful people. You dig? Because we can take this sunlight and utilize it, right? We process the sun. So the sun gives us information, right? Download. Go outside. Get your sunlight on. It's nutritious for your body. Download. So the sun gives us information. Not just heat. Not just energy for the plants. Not just warmth for our bodies. But it gives us information. It gives us what some may call light codes. Protons, electrons, neutrons, information for our bodies, okay? So, we understand that the sun is an emitter of light codes, okay? So if our bodies are a supercomputer, a super vessel, like any computer, we need to download, right? We need to download, we need to process, we need to download, upload. See what I'm saying? So, we need to expose ourselves to the sun, all right? Within our skin, we have what we call melanin. See what I'm saying? And melanin is the equivalent. It's the human-based equivalent, the animal-based equivalent to the chlorophyll that's in plants. Within plants, chlorophyll's responsibility is to capture sunlight and use it as energy. Within our human bodies, our melanin, one of the responsibilities of melanin is to capture sunlight, process it, and use it in the body for energy. Alright? So, we can take in sunlight through our skin. But, we can also take in sunlight through our eyes. And that's what sun gazing is the science of taking in sunlight directly through the melanin core within the retina of your eye. So, if you want to sun gaze, like I said before, I'm not telling nobody to sun gaze or to not sun gaze. I'm simply giving you the science, and you talk it over with your doctor and see if sun gazing is right for you. Right? So, if you choose to sun gaze, I would advise, one, 2, first off, start when the sun is not at its strongest. So if it's your first time sun gazing, you want to ease into it, okay? You don't want to just go in the middle of the day and just start looking into the sun, all right? Because I'm not just saying just go out in the sun and just look at it and you're going to be cool. Like, no, it will cause some temporary disimpairment of your vision. You feel what I'm saying? So if you're starting off sun gazing, if you want to start off sun gazing, again, you want to do it early in the morning, okay? When the sun is just rising up. Yes, people, you got to wake up early in the morning. We should be up at the crack of dawn to begin with in the first place. But you should be up early in the morning. Catch the sun as it's rising up, because at that point, the sun is at its weakest. It's not quite at the peak of the sky yet. It's still fairly low on the horizon. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not quite strong. So in that moment, catch the sun. You dig what I'm saying? Look into the sun and focus. Focus. At first, it's going to just look like a blurry, like just big light in the sky. But as you begin to focus, you'll start to see a dark. Well, this is later on. But as you practice, you'll begin to see like a dark formation within the sun. All right, and you will actually begin to see things within the sun. It's a lot going on up there. You know, we never notice it because, for one, we never look into the sun. We were never even really told to look up into the sky. And nowadays, people's heads are down in their phones anyway. So we don't know what's going on up there. But it's a whole nother world of existence right above our heads. And we don't even know it. So as you begin to practice, you start to see these formations going on in the sun. You feel what I'm saying? So check it out. When you do it, look into the sun, I would say for about, 15 to 30 seconds at first. Check it out, look into the sun, and then look away. Close your eyes. After you look into it, close your eyes, rub your eyes. Give your eyes some time to adjust back to the regular light spectrum. All right? Rub your eyes. Give yourself a little break, and then go at it again. Another 30 seconds. Boom, 30 seconds. Give yourself a little break, you know, and take these breaks. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to overwork it, because the whole thing is about easing into it. Easing into it to the point where the more you practice, you'll get to a point where it can be 12 o'clock noon. It could be 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The sun is at the highest point in the sky, and you can look straight into it any time of the day. Easy, no problem. That's when you know you're getting good at sun gazing, you know what I'm saying? So you can start practicing in the morning, or you can start practicing in the afternoon, like as the sun is starting to set. So the best times are either sunrise or sunset, okay? And you want to take in this information. And there are so many things that you're going to begin to notice as you begin to sun gaze. Everything, it depends on the person, it depends on the individual, but everything from more vivid dreams, all right? Everything from better sleep, all right? Everything from clairvoyance. Clairvoyance is one of our superpowers of our super vessel, right? We're a computer. We process information just like the computers. I talked about this earlier. Clairvoyance is something that humans should naturally be able to do. You should naturally be able to know when something is going to happen. Now, I'm not talking about like That's So Raven, like you just have visions in the middle of the day and you know when something is going to happen. I'm just talking about like gut feeling, you know? A lot of times when you practice sun gazing, you get good at it, you start to have dreams, right? And these dreams will kind of give you a hint of something that's going to happen in the future. And this is not like, it's not like pseudoscience or anything. There are clairvoyant people in this world. You may know some people who are extremely clairvoyant. A lot of people talk about it. Some people don't talk about it because they're afraid of being called different names. You feel what I'm saying? But it's a real thing that we are capable of doing. And it's normal. You know what I'm saying? Just like you can have a thought, you could think about something that happened yesterday, or you could think about something that happened 3 days ago, 2 days ago. Our vision should be so clear that we can kind of foresee what's going to happen to come. You know what I'm saying? So clairvoyance is another thing that you'll start to experience with sun gazing. More energy. It's another thing you'll start to experience with sun gazing. Your aura field. Your aura field will begin to expand and begin to brighten with sun gazing. You will begin to pick up other people's aura fields. So you'll be able to see somebody and be more empathetic and know how they're feeling. You'll know what they're going through just by looking at them. I know you've heard before, your energy speaks before you do. You can see somebody across the way and kind of gauge what kind of mood they're in by their body language, by the energy that they're giving off, all right? So this is all technology, man. This is just a piece of what we are capable of doing as human beings. And that's what we come here to do at A Moon Healing. It's to bring you in tune, right? To help you understand this technology and how to get more in tune with your divine self. So another little tip I'll show you about sun gazing real quick, that if you can, while you're sun gazing, have your feet planted in the ground. All right? Because it's like being grounded. Any technology that we have, any cord, any wiring, electricity, you know that it has to have a ground. Okay? So this is the electrical, checking out the sun. That they have your feet on the ground is the grounding rod. You dig what I'm saying? So that's the wavelength, man. That's the vibration. Giving thanks to the Most High Nation. Wow. We out here, man. Chattahoochee River. I'm going to address a couple of these questions right now before I begin my own sun gazing. Is a physical computer that holds many astral programming? Yes. So astral programming, the World Wide Web, right? We know that in today's time, you can communicate to somebody that's way across the world in China in a matter of seconds, all right? Everything you can access today on the computer, on the internet. Where do you think they got that information from? Within your brain, you have millions, billions, trillions of neurological connections within your brain. If we knew how to use it, we can communicate worldwide. worldwide. So that person is right. Holds many astral programming. Facts. Pure facts. You feel me? The sun energy feeding uncomfortable chemicals processed through the Earth's surface allows life to exist. Yeah, man. The sun allows life to exist, you know. Boom, boom, boom. What do you think about moon paper? I don't think nothing about moon paper. I never heard of it until just now. So maybe you could put me on a moon paper. I don't even know what that is. The night spectrum of energy. Yeah, you have to share me, get me hip to that, you know. So yeah, I don't see any more questions right now. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna post this live video, man. Play it back 2 times, 3 times. You ever watch a video or a movie and you know you missed something the first time you heard it, so you gotta play it back. You gotta rewind it. Do that with this video, man. I'm gonna post it up live. It should be up within the next 10 minutes. And yeah, everyone that's logging in right now, I see y'all coming in. The video is pretty much over, but it's some good downloads right here. We talked about how the human body is a supercomputer. In many ways, you can see parallels between our human body and the technology of today. All right. So just like the technology of today, you have to download the newest software to keep everything running right, to keep everything running smooth. So I talked about that earlier in the video. Check it out. Someone said, follow me, please. Yeah, man, no problem. I got you. All love. So we out here right now, man. Give thanks for life. Man, I can keep talking for days, but I think that's the end of the wave. So I'm about to get my sun gazing on, feet planted on the earth. Again, watch this video over and over and over and over again, and as many times as you need to really tune in and tap into the frequency. It's time for an upgrade. All right. Peace.
You search and find my Rizilla. Now you're asking what you gonna dev rasta. But I don't know what you're talking about, so beg your pardon, Mr. Officer. I am a soldier for Jah, who's protected by the scriptures. And I no see no gun, but I'm looking in the face of a vampire. Rasta, no gangster. You represent the slave master. I'm here to Now you're asking what the gun dev rasta. But I don't know what you're talking about, so beg your pardon, Mr. Officer. I am a soldier for Jah, who's protected by the scriptures. And I not see no gun, but I'm looking in the face of a vampire. Rasta, no gangster, you represent the slave master. I'm here to set the people free. Peace is my philosophy. Rasta, no gangster, you search and find my Rizla. Now you're asking what the gun dev rasta. But I don't know what you're talking about, so beg your pardon, Mr. Officer. I am a soldier for Jah, who's protected by the scriptures. And I not see no gun, but I'm looking in the face of a vampire.